Hey folks, John Godfrey here again. I'm up here in Pigeon Forge. I had to think. I didn't know if I was in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge up here. We had a little snow this morning, which was pretty. It didn't last long. Ground still got a little bit on it, but nothing much. Just cold, that's all it is. But anyway, I hadn't talked to you once again, as I usually say, because it's usually a while before I even get on here. But I've got something that's really kind of bugging me, and I thought I'd share it. You can clap now if you want to. Anyway, talk to you about something that is that I'm pretty well, what should I say, versed in, I guess I should say, or I'm acquainted with, and that's masculinity. Oh, shut up. Okay. Maybe not in some eyes, I'm not as masculine as some of the other muscle-bound folks, but hey, that's okay. It don't matter. But have you thought about what all's going on now concerning masculinity? You know, men are toxic. Masculinity is toxic. Unless you do as these liberal folks or whoever the heck they are want you to do, you're toxic. You know, you can't be a man in the sense of the word of just being a manly man or whatever. You know, they want you to be so sensitive to what they want on everything. Poor babies. And also, I mean, you know, they're taking the masculine stuff away from our young folks. It started a while back whenever they started with dodgeball. Oh, got to take dodgeball away from them. These people, they're killing each other with dodgeballs. It's so brutal. My aching back, folks. They're taking games away. I've been hit by so many of those dodgeballs. It's not even funny. And look at me. Oh, wait a minute. Don't look at me. But anyway, I'm not a real good example. It does no damage. I mean, most of the time, you might get a black eye occasionally or something. Everything. Boxing became a brutal sport in high school. Had to take that away. Boys need to be able to play with their dolls. You know, let's make them play with their dolls. I mean, the list is so long it's not even funny. But now, masculinity as a whole is ugly, and you know, they want men to change. They're trying their best to change manhood in this country. Now, if you think masculine is going around pushing people around and being a bully, or if you think masculinity is going around and beating a woman, smacking women around and bossing like that, then you're nuts. That's not masculinity. That's stupidity. You know, God never told us to do that, and we should never abuse anybody that way. But the masculinity in the true sense is something that we don't need them to take it away. We really don't, and we don't want to try to be forced that direction. Ladies and gentlemen, most of the wars in this world have been fought by men that are willing to go out there and beat the devil at each other to win the war, or kill if they had to. There's ladies involved now, I know, and they're good too. But I'm saying that the majority of everything like that that's ever been done to keep our country free is because of masculinity. And I know you'd say, some women say, well, if it wasn't for men, we'd never even have wars. If you believe that, you're kind of nuts too. I'm sorry. Have you ever worked in an office full of women? They claw each other's eyes out, and they talk about each other. Sorry, ladies, but you know good and well it happens in these office environments and factories and stuff all the time. Some get along, some don't. But hey, women fight, women fuss, women start arguments just as much as men do, and you might as well admit it. But that's what I wanted to bring up today. Don't let your kids, don't let your boys feel like that they can't be masculine boys, regular boys, I guess I should say. Let them be free to be boys, not to go out and do wrong, but just be boys. Don't fall for this garbage, folks. We're ruining our country in so many ways it's not even funny. And it kind of makes me mad, if you want to know the truth. I'm going to go pump some iron. And then when I'm through with those shirts, I'll do some more. Never mind. Anyway, just think about it. I dare you to think about that. Masculinity. Let your children and your grandchildren be masculine. Don't fall for this stuff. If your wife says different, tell her, sorry about that. That's a masculine thing to do. I better get off here. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.